Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, see, folks, sampler platter, regular series of videos I'm going to do for a little while. I'm going to go there, try food and drink items. I eat the stuff, then I drink the stuff, and then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to stumble a little bit, but I'm going to recover. We're going to recover the fumble on this one. Football jargon. Whilst I'm football jargoning, I'm inside the truck. That's where I am. You can see me doing it. Unfortunately, I'm not wearing a cool shirt. Typically, when I do videos, I wear a cool shirt. I like to highlight the shirt. Today, I'm just doing a crappy pullover hoodie that I had stored in the back of my truck for, like, I don't even know how long. I didn't even know it was there. That's how long I was just like, typically, I don't wear hoodies. I'm not a really hoodie guy. I love the cold. So, like, I'm good until it gets really cold. And at that point, I'm going to wear a jacket, not a hoodie. Especially pullover hoodies. Ugh, don't like them. Don't like them. But today, I've been out, I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I was all super grimy and shit earlier, and I didn't want to wear, good shirt for doing this stuff. So, anyway, folks, what am I actually doing for you here, besides yammering on about my shirt situation? Well, folks, I got a thing to review. I just got through doing a review of the Ghost Pepper Whopper from Burger King, and then I also did comparison against the 1921 Ghost Pepper Slider from White Castle. I got the Whopper first. It was a whole ordeal. If you're interested, go watch that video. I yammer for the first 4 or 5 minutes just about how awful that whole experience was. Then I went to White Castle, and it was a similarly awful experience because I had to wait way too long to get my stuff. But the only good thing about waiting was it gave me a lot of time to look over the menu, and I happened to notice that we've got boom. The hell is this? Well, it's a thing inside of a cup. It is a beverage, if you will, which I will because it's a beverage. This, folks, is Sprite Midnight, which is an exclusive flavor to White Castle, which I appreciate. I like that a lot of places are doing exclusive stuff. It's kind of cool. It's an exclusive flavor. They're tying it in with the Ghost Pepper thing because the time that we're doing all this stuff, it's October, spooky season, ghosts, midnight, goblins, and, all kinds of serial killers and such. By the way, White Castle's doing the Ghost Pepper thing. Burger King's doing the Ghost Pepper thing. I want somebody to go over there and have the balls to pull this off. Because we just got through with it. Wendy's, I'm looking at you. Let's go over there and have a Jeffrey Dahmer meal. Dahmer's, the special just came out. I haven't watched it because not all that super interested. I like serial killer stuff to a certain extent. It can be interesting, but it kind of burned myself out on in high school, so. But it's a thing. Somebody pull that off. So many people would be upset, but yeah. What's life without a little controversy? Anyway, I saw this on the menu. I was like, that sounds like a thing that I need to try, and it would be great to do a video for. So I'm going to give it a shot. Hopefully it's delicious and amazing. Maybe it'll be my new favorite drink of all time. I did look it up a little bit. I guess it's supposed to be like Sprite with some grape and maybe some berry. I like grape stuff, berry stuff, hit or miss. We're going to see how it goes. Okay. Okay. Mixed feelings. Overall, I like it. I like the taste. You can definitely taste, when you first start drinking it, it tastes kind of like Sprite. Then it sort of moves to more sort of a grape-ish thing. Then the berry kind of kicks in, and then it all kind of blends together at the end, which is nice. It makes for a nice drinking experience. However, I like Sprite. Sprite is a very good drink. I like lemon lime sodas in general. Sprite might be my actual favorite, though. It's hard to say. 7-Up's good, too. Depends. The only thing is that you lose the bite of the lemon lime. Because, of course, it's being replaced by the grape and by the berry. So here's kind of my thing, because I think if they'd gone over there and just had the grape instead of the berry, it would have been almost like having Mountain Dew Pitch Black back, which I know they re-registered the copyright on that, so I'm so hoping, especially with the Halloween season, please Mountain Dew, bring back Pitch Black. I love that stuff. But, because I think if they'd gone over there and still allowed, I'm doing this in a parking lot if you can't tell, I think if they'd gone over there and still allowed the lemon lime to have that bite in combination with the grape, you could have had like a cool sort of like, slightly sour grape Sprite, which I think for me would have been spectacular. That would have perfectly fit my palate. As is, I still really like it. Like, to the extent where I would really like it if they would go over there and make this an actual thing. Like, after it does its exclusive run with White Castle, I mean, who knows? Maybe White Castle will just keep on with the exclusive aspect of it. But if they don't, I would love for them to actually come out with this as a bottled thing. I love grape soda. I think it doesn't get nearly enough love. I think when I was a kid, grape soda was up there, maybe not quite to the extent with orange soda, but I think it was close enough. And then, around the late 90s, a little show called Keenan and Kel came out, and all of a sudden, nobody cared about grape soda, because who loves orange soda? Well, Kel loved orange soda. And I love orange soda too, but I love grape soda. Just saying. So, I'm definitely a fan of this. I like this a lot. It's refreshing. I think, like I said, it maybe isn't exactly what I would like. I could probably do without the berry aspect personally, but I don't mind that it's there. It just, I just think, well, if it wasn't there, but it's really tasty. Like I said, I just want that bite. And now, to be fair, that also could be partially, too, because it's a fountain drink. Fountain drinks tend, in my experience, to not have as much bite as, like, the bottled stuff. But, like I said, maybe we'll find out one day if they go over there and... Listen up, Sprite. This is a guy on YouTube telling you to do a thing. Everybody knows that's... Well, I'm, like, years out of date for that to be a thing, right? I'd have to be on TikTok now, or what the hell ever new social platform there... I'm too old, folks. I'm too old. I have a Facebook page. I have a YouTube channel. I technically have an Instagram. I don't use it for anything except to follow a couple bands and stuff that I like, but, I'm not going into the TikToks and stuff. But yeah, I like the drink. Would I recommend it to people? 100%. Probably a limited time thing. So, check it out while you can, while it's available at the White Castle. Maybe go over there and get yourself a ghost pepper slider. Pick up one of these and have yourself a nice spooky lunch from White Castle. Hopefully your White Castle makes their stuff faster than mine does. But I like that. Anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. I will mention... There's also a Midnight Powerade available. I was going to get that one too, but considering how long it was taking them to get stuff set up, I figure I'll do that one another day, if I get around to it. But I knew I had to do the Sprite. Anyway, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here, folks. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of the year. And folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly midnight-tastic rest of your life, because, all the coolest things happen at midnight? Sure, why the fuck not? I mean, I'm always awake at midnight, but that's because I work late. And let me tell you, the coolest things do not happen at midnight. I'm typically just going over there and doing whatever the fuck I do at my job. So, but Final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring you some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. That is not the easiest thing in the world to do, especially with all the things today, and maybe it's taking a while to get your food, and you just want to do some reviews and then go home and lay down. You take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your life, so you don't go over there and end up yelling at people about... Folks, people are people. there's a song, the Depeche Mode. I think it's Depeche Mode. Anyway, so yeah, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in your lives. Hopefully, make things better for everybody. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Maybe you're gonna go over there, folks. Maybe you know somebody who works at Sprite, and you're like, hey, Sprite guy, I was watching this guy on the YouTubes and such, and he went over there and he's like, hey, that Sprite Midnight stuff you got, that's some bomb ass Sprite. Maybe we need to go over there and make that a regular thing. At the very least, we're gonna make this one fat guy on YouTube happy, and isn't that what life is about? Really? I think so. Or conversely, you could do something that has nothing to do with going over there and making a Sprite flavor official for me. I don't know why that wouldn't be top of your list of things to do. Maybe you go over there, especially with the spooky season coming up. Maybe you go over there, you pick out some of your favorite horror films. You go over there and do a nice little horror movie marathon. And then do the Sprite thing. Bye.